Good morning. We're going to talk a little bit about, this is Sonia. She is 19 years old. This is my little girl. And this is Roscoe. He's over there trying to kill the kitten. But I've been outside working in the garden, and I'm going to steal a phrase from J0. If you guys haven't checked out JNULL 0, the number 0, then go check out his channel. He has some great things, and he does these coffee chats, and I love coffee, and so I'm doing it a little bit different. I'm doing a coffee and cigarette chat. But I wanted to talk about why I wanted to start homesteading. You guys know that it's only been a couple years. We've got pigs, chickens, turkeys. The garden, we expanded the garden real big, and it's coming in just great. But I wanted to talk about why I did it. The original reason that I did it was because I saw that no matter how hard you try, and no matter how much money you're making, Jesus Christ, Roscoe. The dog's trying to kill a cat. Sorry, guys. But no matter how hard you try, you can't get, it's like you can't get ahead in the consumer world. So, I thought, you know what, I need to grow and do everything that I can do. So, I was in real estate, and I quit that, and I'm really now just trying my best to produce as much food for me and my mom as we can produce working together. Mom can't deal with the animals, so because she gets attached, and then it's like having a kid. So you have to be real careful with how attached she gets. But the first thing that I did was plant a garden. You guys are hearing the grandfather clock, and of course it's 11 o'clock, so it's going to chime at 11 times. We'll just wait on that. Hey there, kitty. But we did get a really good garden, a really good showing out of our garden last year. This year we doubled it in size. So we've got squash, zucchini, tomatoes, corn. The corn is just doing great. I really hope that it makes it. We got some rain today. Everything's green. But once I got into it, I saw how I really started realizing how much money just gardening saves. I had chickens for years, so we never have to worry about eggs. I slaughtered some chickens last year. I slaughtered a turkey last year, and that was great. The turkey chicks didn't do great this year because I let the moms raise them and they didn't do a good job. But once I started doing it a little bit at a time, I just saw how much money it saves and how expensive things really are. Eggs have gone up now. They're like $4 a dozen. And it's like almost $6 a dozen for organic eggs that you buy at Walmart. And to make them free range, all they do is take a regular chicken house, the regular way that they would grow them, and they put a little fenced in area with concrete on the floor. And as long as they have access to outdoors, then they can market them. Well, we had to start over. My memory card was full. We had a bunch of junk on it. So here's little Roscoe man. But once I saw how expensive everything was, I decided to add a little bit more. So the first thing that I added was meat birds, and we slaughtered those. Great. The meat's just amazing, and the cost is so much cheaper Plus, I know exactly what's going on. And I'm not one of these people, I didn't think about, that wasn't the first thing that I thought about was health. I mean, as you can see, I don't think a lot about my health. I know I should, but I didn't really think about the GMOs and all that stuff until I tasted the difference. If you haven't tasted the difference, you don't really understand. Even just growing a garden, it's so amazing. But that's why I started, and so I wanted to give a couple tips. If you're new, start out with just a garden. Plant a tomato plant. If you like squash, plant a squash. Don't start out with a big half-acre garden because you're going to be overwhelmed and it's not going to be worth it to you because the work is so much. You're either going to just let it all go to seed, or when you do taste it, you're going to say, that was too much work. But if you build yourself up to it, start out with that. Buy 2 or 3 laying hens. You don't have to have a rooster. You do not have to have a rooster unless you're going to hatch eggs. So just build a little coop. I think they say like 4 or 5 square feet per bird. So, I mean, build a little 20 square foot thing with a perch, a little place where they can get in and out of the weather. I know dog house works great. And get some eggs. Start out small. One thing at a time. That was really one of the biggest mistakes that I made. I went out and I bought goats and I bought chickens and this was several years ago, and it was just too much. It was too much because I was not used to that kind of life. And it is a life. I mean, it is a lifestyle. You cannot, you can't do the things that you used to do, but you have to decide what's important to you. And to me, it's living the kind of life that I want to live and just being happy. And being content. And me and my mom's retired, and I'm not working now, and so we have everything that we need. We're really blessed, and so we go out to eat a couple times a week, but that's about it. We don't go on vacations anymore. So it's worth it to me. And if something does happen, and there is a big life-changing event, then I'm developing the skills that I would need to live, at least survive, and hopefully I'll get to the point to where I have the skills and we have everything that is necessary to where we can thrive. So that's just something to think about, and just a quick little chat. We're going to be doing some things here soon. We're going to be slaughtering the hog and stuff. And I'm actually, because this is the first year, and I don't know how to cut a hog. I know how to kill it, but then I've just got a big carcass then. So I don't know how to do it. And until I can learn how to do it, I'm just going to take it to a place up here near the house that does it. It's pretty cheap. We'll have a bunch of sausage made. They're USDA inspected. And they're humane, very humane kill or slaughter. So it's just no bunch of old farmers, and so I know how it's going to be treated there. Because why would I spend all this time and money to raise this hog very humanely and in a way that is the way that I want my food raised, and then take it somewhere where I don't know what's going on. So until I learn how to do it, I'm just going to do that because there's no need wasting the meat. And once I do learn how to do it, then we'll do some videos on sausage and stuff, maybe next summer, or next fall. But for right now, that was our coffee and cigarette chat. And if you have any questions about my homestead, please comment down here. Just leave me a comment and I'll answer it as best as I can. And please give me a thumbs up and subscribe. I will appreciate it. And you guys have a great day. Enjoy the rain if it's raining where you are. Bye. Shut up.